because I'd absolutely shit myself in. Let's get into it.
I mean, found yourself thinking, yeah, I survived this easily.
Let's see, bro.
You know
Let's see what horror games he's gonna shit himself in. Me personally, any Resident Evil game, specifically Biohazard and Village. It's just both like no. It's just a big fucking no. Just no. Don't even put me in that universe. But like 4-2, I feel like I just died very quickly in Resident Evil 4. No bullshit. I haven't played any other Resident Evil games, by the way. Except Revelations, which I'm also not. No. Resident Evil, I'm dead. Silent Hill, I might be able to survive Silent Hill. If James could do it, I can do it. It also depends on which Silent Hill. But I feel like I can take on Pyramid Head. For sure. Give me like 30 bullets, 2 syringes, bro. Like 5 healing potions, bro. I can take on that nigga. What are some other games? Outlast, I'm not doing it. Outlast, I'm dead. Let's be for real. Outlast, I'm gone. Five Nights at Freddy's, I can make it probably to the 3rd night, then I'm quitting. I'm not even putting myself through that bullshit. Trying to think about other horror games.
Let's keep it a buck. If we were actually put into these horror games, bro, we're getting folded. The characters that we play as in game, they can run a whole goddamn marathon in 5 minutes, take 5 dudes at once.
Yeah, we can't
know
though.
Exactly what's happening around them.
Oh, that's another good one. That's another good one. The Walking Dead series, and then The Last of Us. Not surviving either of those. I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all do that?
Yeah, no.
Hell no, y'all can't. You know, but this really
absolutely
got me thinking. What would be the worst horror games for a normal person such as myself to live through?
Probably one of the Five Nights at Freddy games.
Or Sons of the Forest.
Forest is also a good pick.
I don't know what the fuck I just.
But I feel like the average,
you're stuck on an island full of cannibals that want to eat you out.
The average human is not surviving Five Nights at Freddy's.
Come get you some. Come grab this meat. Your little snack is right here.
Oh wow.
Come eat it. But apparently that's not what we mean by eat. They want to cook you.
I want to put the Forest
like consume you type
on my list,
but
though.
that really isn't the scariest.
I feel like you
far
can.
From it. The scariest
you
part
can look. You
is
survive the Forest.
They'll watch you from
if you're smart.
At night, and nighttime is already a little, you know. I mean, I ain't a bitch.
You be getting freaky up in that bitch.
But I will admit, it is a little bit unsettling being in it. You'll always have that feeling that something's.
No, I haven't played the Forest like myself, but I watched niggas play it. I think Van Austin then played it. I watched some group play it, and it was funny as fuck. I do want to play it though with my boys someday.
Case, I mean, they're actually fucking
someday.
Nice. Now in game, it really ain't that big of a deal. But just imagine being in that situation.
But in real life, though,
you're stranded all alone on an island, completely blinded by darkness of only a little ass.
It's like Castaway.
And then you catch a glimpse of one of these cannibals looking at you, stinking as shit,
like,
foaming
what's
from
that
the
nigga
mouth,
name?
looking at you like a meal. That's enough to make
the dude that voiced the Woody. What's that nigga name? I forgot. Damn.
They're strong.
His name is not coming to my head.
Strong, or they're 9 feet tall, and they literally travel in packs. So you are getting your. I
think it's
beat.
Tom.
Game,
it's not Tom.
100-man army, but in real life,
I gotta look this shit up.
Now let's talk about the cannibals themselves. They look real cute, don't they? We're all cracking that. But that's not the main point here. Now, in all honesty, these guys may look a little creepy, but they got nothing compared to the mutants. This is where the real shit show starts.
Tom Hanks.
Literally.
Tom Hanks.
Look at that. And look at that. Like, what the fuck is that thing, bro?
Yeah, those monsters in the forest is.
I'm gonna start crying, bro. I'm a dead ass start crying. Like, these things look hideous.
Like,
and I just know these motherfuckers stink. Like, look at them, bro. You can't tell me.
I don't even want to know the lore behind them.
From me. Like, honestly, the
best
I
just want to see them dead.
These things are that they're like cockroaches. They're both nasty as shit, ugly as shit. I straight up shiver from the thought of these things making contact with me.
Nah,
it's like, hear me out. For the mutants,
nah, like look at this bullshit. How are you even going to try to kill that? Dead ass. How are you going to try to kill that? Bob.
Extra meat, and also you have no idea what that meat is. Sure, some of it you can easily recognize. Oh yeah, you know, that's a finger meat, but what about the rest? That could be penis
finger
meat, foreskin meat, and they're rubbing all up on you with that. They're touching
like
you
that's
with
just a
that.
crazy death.
Don't mess with personally.
That's a crazy death. Getting slurped up like that, bro. And just digested. Insane.
Okay, anyways, the Forest, Sons of the Forest, both scary ass scenarios that
fucking
actually
insane, bro.
Not only that, you'd most likely be eaten alive. But our next game, it's arguably worse.
What's that one spider game? or not the spider game, but the game where it's like small and you're small and then like all the spiders and ants and shits are big as shit. That's not a horror game, but that's a game that you probably not surviving.
Weird at first, but hear me out. Dead by Daylight. Now, some of you may know I made a video.
Okay. Dead by Daylight. It depends on the killer.
Basically crying the entire.
I feel like I could regular Dead by Daylights like characters. I probably couldn't. No. Pyramid Head. I can probably, you know what I'm saying. I could probably do something there. Chucky. I'm definitely beating Chucky. I'm dying by Kaneki, I'm not gonna lie. Springtrap ain't fast. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be running the whole time from Springtrap. Demogorgon, probably dead. I gotta think of other characters. Yeah, right. Like all the Dead by Daylight characters with like special abilities and supernatural ability, that's just instant death.
I'm about this game.
Unless I'm a sack one of my boys.
In another video, I did say I would fuck all the Dead by Daylight killers.
Oh my god. My nigga.
Well, in my defense, I didn't mean all
Ain't
of
no
them.
defense,
I meant some
nigga.
of them, okay?
Ain't
Huntress,
no defense.
She can get it. The nurse, she can get it.
Oh wow.
The artist, I know she gives a mean blow.
My nigga, you're down bad. There's no way we trying to fuck horror game characters.
The Plague, she can puke.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
What?
I was thinking about something, but I ain't gonna say
that's
nothing.
Weird. You know, but putting aside the fact that we would crack some of the Dead by Daylight killers, putting yourselves in the shoes of
I was about to say, like, when I was legit, no bullshit, we all thought Toy Chica was bad, bro. As a kid, we all thought Toy Chica was bad. You can't lie. You can't cap on that.
Really delving deep into the lore of Dead by Daylight will show you just how pissed scary actually living through this game could be.
Yeah.
Now, if you're somehow unfamiliar,
especially being hooked, like in real life, in the game, there's no infections, whatnot. But being hooked, first of all, you got to worry about tetanus. I think that's what it's called. You got to worry about tetanus from the freaking rusty metal, and then you got to worry about infection, bro. And then just the pain of being hooked and then being unhooked. Oh my god. I think a majority of people would die from shock.
With Dead by Daylight, it's a multiplayer survival horror game
would
where
die
four
from
survivors
shock.
fix 5 generators in order to escape while also avoiding the killer. But here's
Yeah.
the twist. When the killer catches you, he doesn't kill you. He hangs you on a hook. But why do they do that?
And then they be some bitch ass niggas that just be camping you. They gonna hang you on a hook and then they gonna stay at that hook. Like if you make them mad, they gonna stay at that hook for the whole game, just to hold you. They don't even care about winning. They just want to hold you, like, bro. Dead by Daylight community can suck my nuts.
Into the DBD lore, you're being fucking sacrificed. When you get put on the hook, you're actually being viciously penetrated by a big thing known as the entity. Now this entity is actually a
malevolent.
Oh my God. Dude, I'm actually fucking
malevolent.
Whoa. What was I about to say? That's not cool. Anyways, this entity is a malevolent being who basically feeds off your suffering. He likes that shit. So the entire game, the gameplay loop itself is basically one big ritual created to extract that suffering and offer it up to the entity. But you might be thinking, okay, well, fuck this entity guy. I'm gonna just fix all the generators and escape. Let's just be humble.
But what if you don't know how to fix the generators? Like, a normal average human being is not going up to a generator and being like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just do this, do a couple skill checks, and I'm good. No, I don't. The average human is not doing that.
Nobody surviving.
The average human does not know how to change the oil in a car. Niggas is not fixing a damn generator.
I mean, there's literally killers that teleport. But
that's what I'm saying. The supernatural abilities, I'm dead. It is what it is, bro.
Say theoretically, you get a little lucky, somehow you make it out. Well, you may know that in the game, once the match is over, you get sent back to the lobby. Congratulations. In the lore, the same exact thing happens. You just go back to the campfire waiting for the next game. Okay, but what if I die? It's over, right? When you die, you just get revived and sent to the same exact place.
Yeah, it's literally purgatory.
Fuck you. There's no winners, there's no escape.
It's literally just a horror purgatory.
Even the game itself tells you that in the loading screen. Death is not an escape. Well, damn.
Yeah.
It is a whole damn loop. So you repeat the experience of running for your life and being brutally injured and
over
sacrificed
and over again, bro.
And at the end, once you're sacrificed enough times, you're empty inside. You're an empty husk.
Yeah.
Because the entity sucks you, he sucks your he drains your emotions every time you're sacrificed until you're just nonchalant, you're empty inside, you don't care, and then he just tosses you into the void. Something like that. I might have gotten
that
it
gift
wrong,
of
but I'm
Kirby
not
is
gonna
so
research it.
fucking
I don't
funny.
give a fuck. Dead by Daylight nerd.
Yo.
Nigga, you gay.
Not cryptid. Appreciate the follow, brother. Hope you doing well.
And geeks, correct me in the comments. I know
Appreciate
you guys
the follow,
now,
brother.
the next game we're gonna be talking about is Silent
you
Hill
for real.
2. I do have a complaint.
Oh my god, bro. I'm playing Silent Hill 2 right now. Alright. Don't get on my ass, bro. It has taken me a year just to solve the first puzzle. And hear me out. It was because I played it a while back. I recorded it. And then I couldn't record in college, so I just didn't play it for a year. And then I finally played it like 2 days ago, and I got it within 5 minutes. I got the puzzle within 5 minutes. But my original first playthrough of that, the puzzle, bro, I was stuck on that bitch for 2 hours. 2 hours. I was stuck on that bitch, bro. If you don't know the puzzle, I'm gonna try to summarize it up. You in a room, there's a case, you know what I'm saying, a little vault that you gotta open up, but you need numbers, you know what I'm saying? It's like a little locker combination, boom, cool. And then there's just writing all over the walls around you. And the way that you came through is locked. So you're just stuck there until you figure out the puzzle, because there's like a written riddle on the fucking wall that is connected to whatever random bullshit is on the walls. So now you got to figure that out. And then you got to be smart enough to put 2 and 2 together. And then, bro, I was 2 hours, bro. I was on that shit for 2 hours and I gave up. And then a year later, I finally did it in 5 minutes because, a young nigga actually use his fucking brain.
I've never really been into the Silent
But
Hill
nah, I be
series.
damned.
Never really played any of the games until recently.
I played Silent Hill 2 originally. I beat the game. I'm playing the remake. And I'm playing it on stream. And I'm posting it on YouTube too. So technically the second video. The second Silent Hill will be out shortly. I gotta edit that shit. But yeah, like I said before, Silent Hill 2, I probably survive. Pyramid Head, you know what I'm saying? He low-key light work. No cap. I just need 50 bullets and a couple healing potions.
One day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try something different, and thank God I did.
It's such a good game.
One of the best games I've ever played.
It's such a good game.
The only horror game I've played where I was actually fucking stressing. They did such a great job with the atmosphere and the music.
They really did.
Oh my, the music.
The Ocarina of Time music in the background is hard. I get that. I get that reference. Oh yeah, and then you be floating. You be floating with the music. They be having some of the most ethereal ambient sounds or songs just within the within the game. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, if you was fried, you wouldn't even be going through the fucking game. You'd literally just be locking in on the music. That's how good it is.
Whoever composed it, Akira. Thank you.
We need some drum and bass
My cheeks were clenched the entire
artists
time. The environment,
to sample that shit.
Especially the mannequins. Oh, yo, those mannequins are
fuck the mannequins and fuck the zombie nurses. They some hoes.
My worst jump scares mainly came from them. Now all of
yes, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The last time I played this shit, bro, y'all see it later. The last time I played it, bro, I had some crazy jump scares with those motherfuckers.
On the list, but the reason why it truly belongs here is due to how these monsters exist. Now, in the second game, you play as James. And most of the monsters you face are the physical manifestations of his own guilt and sins. Now, without getting too deep into what his guilt and sins are, because I'm not trying to spoil it, and I'm also not trying to turn my video into a video essay, let's just apply that to you. Yeah, you. Any guilt or trauma you may have, Silent Hill is gonna use that against you to mess you up. I know, it's fucked up. Let's just say, for example,
I don't know why I was trying to dodge a spoiler. I haven't played the original game. I already know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Let's just say you kicked the baby. and now you just feel so terrible about it. It's eating you alive every day. I guarantee you, if you walked into Silent Hill, this place would manifest mutated babies that kick your bitch ass back. Or,
oh God,
I don't know,
some.
Hey, either one works. That's what makes Silent Hill scarier.
Something like that.
You're not fighting random monsters. You're fighting your very own guilt or trauma, deviously twisted into nasty ass monsters. The final game that I want to talk about is Five Nights at Freddy's. Now I know it's a bit of a cheesy choice. The game is super dated.
Like if you really locked in, bro, and I mean you gotta have like F1 racing reaction time. If you really locked in, you could probably make the night 5. That's for the first game. The second game, I'm not gonna lie, you probably cooked. You probably cooked either way. The third game, you could probably survive the third game. Probably, but you gotta be fucking locked in. And you also have to know what you're doing beforehand. If you're just going in blindly, you dying. The fourth one, you might be cooked. I mean, if a child went through it, you know, you might have some chance. Security breach, also a child went through that, so I mean, you might have a chance. Not security breach. What's the next one after that? Sister's location? No, you're not surviving that one. And then security breach, and then I haven't played the 7th game yet.
Lost one made it scary to play. The jump scares are overplayed as shit. The gameplay loop.
I don't fuck with horror games, gang, but I understand. I need to start streaming them though. Yes, bro. Horror games is so fun, and then like, it's so easy to clip farm off of them. Yo, camera, stop focusing on my titties, bro. Holy shit! Like the box is down here. There you go, bro. Most definitely, I'd say a good horror game to start off with is definitely Resident Evil 7 or Silent Hill 2. That's like my 2 favorite horror games right now. For sure.
Repetitive as hell. But back in its prime, this was peak horror. But to this day,
it's crazy how FNAF really like changed the horror genre. Just in gaming. Absolutely influenced damn near everything that's coming out now.
I legitimately think Five Nights at Freddy's would be one of the scariest experiences to actually live through. I'm
literally
gonna focus on the first game in the series just for simplicity and also to avoid making...
I'm making it through 3 nights and I'm dead.
My 15th joke about Twitch.
At least.
Hey, but you know, she is my girl though. You know, you can see by these texts.
Yo, bro, we're not gonna talk about.
I honestly think that the design
Five Nights at Freddy's anime mod.
Perfect. It's scary but believable.
For straight gooners.
You can actually believe that these are the animatronics that would actually exist in a real kid's pizzeria. I mean, have you seen the ones at Chuck E. Cheese? Somehow.
FNAF had a generation and a cuckold. Absolutely.
Somehow managed to look chopped as hell. Like, come on.
Cuckold? What the fuck am I? I cannot read chokehold.
I know that's not Chuck.
My dumb ass.
Managed to do these guys right. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe
FNAF is
maybe
such
that's what it is. But I've actually
a good like
these guys
series.
In real life and I felt it. You know what I'm saying? I felt that
I ain't gonna cap, bro.
And they were just before
I was a FNAF kid.
I could only imagine
I can't lie.
Hunting me down, and when they catch me, I get stuffed in a suit and brutally crushed. Cause that's basically FNAF. That's gotta be one of the worst ways to go out. Hey, and don't even get me started on the story. 5 children gone missing and their bodies are now rotting inside the animatronics. And then you're telling me I gotta spend the entire night shift alone in a haunted pizzeria? Yeah, no. I would've quit at the slightest inconvenience. I don't know who to.
I would have been out there first night.
We're playing as is.
I would have automatically quit. Don't even pay me. I would have quit that bitch.
The truly scary part. Guess how much he got paid for the week?
100. 120.
Let's calculate that. He worked 5 nights, 6-hour shifts.
How much? 4 an hour?
He was getting paid $4 fucking an hour.
4 an hour?
Even back then, that shit was
4 an hour. My nigga. Hell no.
It wasn't even minimum wage. What? Who the hell was this guy working for? Mr. Krabs?
Of course, I was a FNAF kid. I remember playing it on the tablet. Hey man, that was horror games. I'd absolutely shit myself.